Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Fatima. Please forgive the raspy voice. I am just getting it back from overcoming the flu. So I wanted to do a reading for Aries for the rest of April, and I will also be uploading the other signs as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if it really resonated with you. All right, Aries, let's get started. I'm just going to shuffle off camera for now just because I don't have a lot of space in the frame for whatever reason. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? We have Judgment. Interesting. Okay, what else? Oh, it's a lot of messages here. We'll take this. The Devil on the bottom of the deck. I'm also peeping that Eight of Swords. Star in reverse. Peeped the Three of Swords. I'm going to pull that as well. Actually, it disappeared, so maybe it wasn't meant to be. Let's see what else comes out. Some of you might be going through a really hard time right now. Some of you maybe even some heartbreak. You might be trying to heal from something. This came out like this, sideways, so I'm going to take it sideways. Usually when that happens, I take it that way and I read it as a possibility for something happening or as stagnancy, depending on the card. And we have the King of Pentacles. Oh, crap. Okay. Wow. Oh, no, yep. If it meant to come out, it's meant to come out. We have the Three of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So let's see. So it feels like some of you are trying to hold on to a relationship or a situation here. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is a union, most likely a marriage or a relationship. Okay. This does feel romantic. However, if it's not a romantic situation or that doesn't sound like your story, this could be another couple that you know that you're very close to. This could even be parents. Okay. But I'm getting for most of you, this is a personal relationship that you're involved in. So, looking at this Devil energy, this Eight of Swords energy, this Three of Swords in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. This looks like something that you might need to let go. Judgment talks about fate. It talks about, like, basically what karma, what needs to happen is going to happen regardless of your actions. And it really feels like here, somebody's really trying to hold on to something, or they're not really seeing the situation for what it is. You see this woman in the Eight of Swords has a blindfold on. Okay, and she could cut herself free. She chooses not to. This is also somebody who may feel stuck. So maybe you feel stuck in a situation, you feel like you're losing hope, you feel like there's no way out. So there's a couple stories here, so take what resonates, okay? So either some of you, and also, like, if this doesn't resonate at all, check your other placements in your Zodiac, in your astrological chart, because there may be a message there for you. So either somebody is going, look, my alarm is going off, I'll take that as confirmation. So somebody's going through some kind of, I want to say divorce for some of you. For others of you, it could be a breakup, or it could also be some people who feel stuck in a commitment. Now, the commitment doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, though that is what I'm picking up mostly for most of you, because we have the Queen and King of Pentacles, when usually we have two of the same suit. In regards to a king and queen, that usually signifies a romantic couple. The Devil is also chaining these two lovers together. Devil talks about obsession. It can talk about addictions. It can talk about toxic behavior, toxic patterns, toxic people. So this is a toxic situation or a toxic connection that you may feel stuck in, or you may feel codependent in or afraid to let go of. So if this is not a toxic person that you're dealing with, the situation in itself feels heavy. It feels like a burden. Yet you're feeling reluctant to release this burden here because the Ten of Swords came out sideways, meaning you could release it, but you don't want to, or you're not sure if you want to yet. There's some kind of complacency here. Okay, I want to get more information. I'm going to pull another deck. It almost feels as if you're afraid that you won't recover if you let go of this person or situation with this Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, before I even shuffled, the moon came out. So yeah, there's something about, this could also be like things coming to light, an epiphany. Because specifically with this deck, because if you're looking at this crab, he's looking at the moon like he just found this insight, This could be Cancer energy or any kind of water sign. Also have the two fishes here, which reminds me of Pisces, which is water. So you could also live by water. That's another message I'm getting. I'm going to see what else. What else, Spirit? Give me some clarity on this situation for Aries for the rest of April. What's going on in Aries' mind in regards to the situation? Okay, got a couple cards here. This is the Cosmic Tarot deck, by the way. That was gifted to me. It's one of my favorite decks. You have the Hanged Man. Yeah, somebody's afraid to make a decision or to budge. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups. For some of you, this could be a third-party situation, or this person can feel very comfortable. Maybe you've been with this person for a long time. For some of you, this could even be a friendship you're afraid of letting go of. I got that message specifically. Maybe because you have like this connection to this person, or this person makes you feel good, or vice versa. But it feels like the love is running out. That Ace of Cups in reverse. You also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. If you feel like you know that this is ending and it's time for something new, you have the Eight of Pentacles. You know what this feels like? It feels like a situation where somebody didn't work hard enough to keep it alive. That could be you or the other person. Somebody lost the motivation to make this work. For some of you, there might have been a third party, so there may have been cheating going on. That's not going to resonate for all of you. Only if you already know that that's what's happening, then that would make sense, okay? Or you even, like, I'm even hearing for some of you, you may be wondering what it would be like to be with somebody else. Because maybe perhaps the love has run out here, right? The well is dry. And you can take that any way you like. You have the King of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody who's ready to make a decision and to move on. But there's something holding you back here with this Hangman. So let's see what else we get. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this could be a very serious commitment, which is why, there may even be children involved for some of you, which is why you're kind of afraid of letting it go. If not, then your families are just really connected, And this person has like an energy of like, there's love for this person. It just is not romantic. So this person could be still someone that you care deeply for, just not in the same way as you used to. Now, if this is a friend, it's the same. You just don't care about them the same way, or you're seeing them in a different light with this Moon card. Like something was revealed to you, and there's something about this person that you realize, like, okay, I need to let this person go. Maybe you don't trust them anymore. Something came to light. If it's a friendship, instead of it being like maybe a cheating situation, maybe for some of you, your friend you found out was gossiping about you or doesn't have your best interests at heart. If the Ace of Swords was about communication, you have the Five of Swords, but I felt it in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse talks about wanting to fix things or laying everything out on the table, especially with that Ace of Swords there. So you may need to have a conversation or speak your truth, because somebody doesn't know how you feel. Somebody doesn't know 100% that you're feeling this way, and it's time for you to open up. Okay, Aries? Anything else, Spirit, before I get into specific questions? I need 1 to 2 more cards, and the highest good. Okay. So, bottom of the deck here, we have the 2 of Cups. Some of you might have fallen in love with somebody else, if this is a romantic situation. We have the Prince of Cups. He came out in reverse. Actually, don't know how I feel like I want to pull him. I feel like it's going to be different for different people. For some of you, this is somebody new that came into your life, or somebody else that you might have like this interest in or this spark in. For others of you, this is just the person that you're asking about, or yourself that is maybe like doesn't feel that romantic spark anymore. You have the Princess of Cups. Yeah, it could go either way. Prince and the Princess of Cups. Like, or perhaps one of you is still invested or wants to make it work or wants to try, and the other person is looking elsewhere with this 2 of Cups. With the Queen of Swords, there definitely needs to be some kind of conversation. Somebody's also setting boundaries here. I feel like the person that's pulling away may have set boundaries with you, or spoken their truth, or is about to speak their truth. For others of you, you may have set boundaries with this person, and it's making them want to go elsewhere. They're like, well, I didn't really like invest that much anyway. They're feeling like this is ending. Maybe you're feeling like this is supposed to end. Energy can go either way, but yeah, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. This feels very heavy and burdensome. I'm sad to say. I want to see what your advice is. So I have these like little affirmation cards. I've never used them before in a reading. I'm going to see if there's any messages here. So they're going to come out like affirmations, and I may be able to channel something based on that affirmation, to see if there's anything else going on in this connection that we are looking into. Let's see. Okay, we have 2 cards here, 3 cards here. No, actually, oh, there's 2 sides. Okay. I am unstoppable. You know what I'm getting from this? I kind of feel like some of you are actually glowing up in your career, or you're traveling a lot, or doing things that you really want to do and you really love. Somebody else may be seeing this on your social media, and is feeling like a little envious, left out. Let's see what this says. It says, what is the one action I could take this year that would make the greatest impact on my life? What is stopping me? Yeah, exactly. What is the one action I could take this year that would make the greatest impact on my life? What is stopping me? Next card you got is, I forgive others for their flaws. How can I show forgiveness even when I am badly hurt? Yeah, somebody might have really hurt you. I'm also seeing with this flower here, somebody might want to give you flowers and apologize. You might be receiving an apology, or that conversation that I saw earlier may need to be an apology for some of you. I have an optimistic look on life, and it says, what about my future excites me the most? What am I doing to get closer to my goals? What about my future excites me the most? What am I doing to get closer to my goals? And this last one that is popping out here, I make time to experience joy. What activities make me feel joyful? How am I incorporating some of these into my daily life? So your message from Spirit is to prioritize yourself right now. Keep glowing up. Keep being like unstoppable. I really do feel somebody is going to come in with an apology. So if you're in no contact with someone who really hurt you, perhaps you've broken up with somebody, you're separating, or you're separated, or this person just owes you an apology and they haven't come forward, or there needs to be some kind of clarity on a situation, even if it's not an apology. Something needs to be spoken about. I do see them coming forward. Again, this is towards the end of April, okay? I attract loving relationships into my life. And that's so interesting because I saw that earlier when I was shuffling. Which relationships do I consider to be the most loving? How can I nurture these relationships? So I really do feel like towards the end of April, you're going to be a little more discerning as to like who you let into your life in regards to relationships, whether it be romantic or platonic. Okay, one more card for you. And please, if you've watched this far, remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps to grow my channel. We have, I trust myself and my decisions. What important decision have I made lately? How did I trust myself to make that decision? Oh, you hear the rain? Great timing. So, exactly. And I did see somebody making a decision, or somebody has made a decision or needs to make a decision. Remember, we did have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. When she makes up her mind, she makes up her mind. So I hope that this message reached you and resonated. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a comment. Please share it. Subscribe for more videos. And also check your other placements as well. And if you want more content, you can visit my Instagram, suitcase_psychic. And for more information on any products or services that I offer, or to book a reading, you can also look into the description box below. So thank you so much, Aries. Have a great day. Bye.